Hi everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we're checking out another new flashlight from Nitecore. This is the MT1C Pro. Now you guys know we saw the MT2C Pro here fairly recently, and I still have it. I haven't given it away yet, so we're actually going to be able to do a quick size comparison between the two. But overall, you've got aluminum construction. Pretty much, it's basically just a smaller version of the MT2C Pro. I mean, that's what we're looking at. If it looks really familiar, well, that's exactly why. Now, of course, you're going to get your standard fare with it. You're going to get your lanyard. You're going to get your charging cable. But single LED going on, pocket clip right there. Pardon me. Tail switch activated, and your lanyard can go on one of these, any one of these holes here that you would feel necessary. Now, it is powered by a single rechargeable battery. There you go. 1600 milliamp, the NL1816R. Now, this guy is going to have, its power is going to be a little bit smaller than the MT2C Pro. You've got 1,000 max lumens on this guy and 50 lumens in low. So it's pretty much the same as far as that goes. You've got your two modes, high and low. Now, something I wanted to show you real quick is depending on the battery you use, I believe it shows it here. Let me see. Yes. I'm going to show you this real quick. So there you go. That is your NL1816R. There are your kind of specs for it. Now, it is compatible with some other batteries. They were very nice to send this along so I could show you. It's compatible with an RCR123, and you are going to have a little bit of drop, of course. You got 850 lumens, and then it is compatible with a CR123, but there again, you're going to have a drop in your illumination. You got 500 lumens in high and 50 lumens in low. Your run times and stuff vary as well. But now this is much, much closer to the size of flashlight that I would probably EDC. The MT2C Pro, a little bit larger, and we, like I said, we'll see a side-by-side comparison here real quick. But overall, you're looking at right about 3.5 inches long. At its widest point, right about an inch. Your pocket clip might stick out just a little bit more. And then your overall weight that you're going to have on this one is 2.8 ounces or 80 grams for our friends across the pond. But like I said, I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. I'm going to give you a side-by-side comparison of the two. Now, of course, there on top, you got the MT2C and the one on Pro, MT2C Pro, got to remember that. And then on the bottom, of course, you have the MT1C Pro. So as you can see, overall, the construction-wise, now, the 1C might be just a little bit wider. Let's see here. Is it? No, not really. It was just kind of a optical thing that my eyes were seeing there for a second. So pretty much the same, overall same width, overall same construction. You just have a little bit size difference. I mean, what is this one? We're talking a little over 4.5. Up next to, of course, like I said, right about 3.5. So, length, if that's your thing, you know, if you want a little bit smaller flashlight, the MT1C Pro might be more your style, your flavor. If you like the larger lights and feel you need more power, you're going to get the 1800 lumens out of the larger MT2C. So, just some considerations to take into account. 1800 vice 1000, obviously larger size and smaller size between the two. But I tell you what, let's go outside and see what it can do real quick. All right, guys, here we are. We're outside. Now, for 50 lumens, that's got a pretty decent throw to it. I mean, we're usually not seeing the corner of the yard down there at 50 lumens. So there's not I am seeing a little bit of, you know, but you guys cannot see. You're only getting the beam. There's no real halo that you guys are seeing. Now, like I may not have mentioned yet, but I'll shut it off, turn it back on. Now there's 1,000 lumens. And still, you're still seeing, you're not getting a lot of flood out of it. I mean, you're getting a little bit. It's not too bad. But definitely got some throw to it. Now, let's see. Do we have any visitors? Do we have any visitors tonight? No, I don't think so. I don't think we have any visitors this evening. Well, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But I'm going to go back. There's, man, for 50 lumens, I'm actually kind of impressed. Because we are usually not seeing that far. Usually, like, there's the deck right below me, or right below the deck. At 50 lumens, we're like gone right about there or so. But I mean, we're talking still going out clear to the corner of the yard, the apple tree stump. I mean, that's a good, I need to measure that and find out how far that is for sure, but I'm impressed, honestly. Turn it back on. There you go. 1,000 lumens again. But, so, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. No visitors tonight. So, yeah, let's go back upstairs and we'll close this thing out. All right, that should give you a little bit of an idea of what the performance is for the MT1C Pro. Now, like I was kind of saying, this one, it's a single action switch, right? It always is going to come on in high just by pushing a button. You half press, and you kind of half press quickly. There's high. If you half press, you're always going to get high. You got to go high, then low. Low, high, low, high. See how it's kind of switching in between the two? I know that's a little bit. But to half press, now if you want to get low, you got to half press it and then fully depress the switch till you get to the mode you want. So you kind of half press and let off quickly until you get either high or low, whichever one you want, and then fully depress to stay on that mode. So now this guy coming in right about, I think I gotta look real quick, it was $45. Yeah, 45 bucks. 45 bucks is what the MT1C Pro is coming in at. Not a bad little flashlight. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. 2 modes, high and low. You get 1,000 lumens out of it. It's a decent amount of light. I mean, for most of my EDC tasks and pocket carry flashlights, I mean, I think 1,000 lumens is going to give you pretty much the light you need. Now, of course, if you're, you know, out hiking or something like that, maybe a much larger flashlight, you know, something with a little bit more power. Even the 1,800 lumens from the MT2C might be, you know, the way to go for you. It all depends on what your needs are for sure. But links are going to be down in the description, guys. Go feel free to check it out if you wish. Do a comparison of the two yourself. Always recommend doing a little of that, you know, checking things out. Might as well take a look. So really, really appreciate you guys stopping by today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.